YOGAmazing has teamed up with HelloFresh, and they are offering everyone in our audience $30 off your first week of deliveries when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the offer code YOGA30. Everything comes pre-measured and labeled meal kits, so you know which ingredients go with which recipe. 3 plans to choose from: classic, veggie, and family. I've really enjoyed the meals HelloFresh sent to me. In fact, my favorite is the one-pan mushroom ravioli gratin with a crispy Parmesan crust. It was truly incredible. The prep time wasn't long, and we were sitting at the table eating within 30 minutes. Feel confident with simple recipes outlined on pictured step-by-step instruction cards. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code YOGA30 to get $30 off your first week of deliveries. Welcome everyone to this week's YOGAmazing class. Now I got an email from Connie and she says, Chaz, can you help with headache relief? And yoga is the perfect aspirin, the perfect ibuprofen, the perfect antidote for your body if you're having headache, stress, headache relief issues. So we're going to do 8 poses. That's it, 8 poses that are going to be very beneficial to help you with any type of headache problems. And this is something that hopefully you can find time to do if you're at work or at home, on vacation, wherever and however you can. So thank you, Connie, for submitting this idea. And if you have an idea, please send it to me, chaz@yogamazing.com. Of course, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're looking for past video episodes, please go to yogamazing.com to check that out. Now remember, as we go through today's class, to breathe, relax, and have fun in this edition of the YOGAmazing video class. Okay, just a little heads up before we get class started. You're going to need a yoga belt or a belt that you have in your house or a towel, because we'll be needing this on a couple poses when we lie down on the floor later in the class. All right, so from here, we're going to get right into the class. Typically, I do child's pose and start to deep breathing, but today we're going to get right into it. We're going to do a dolphin pose and start to deep breathing. Now, the dolphin pose is, in simpler words, is down dog on your forearms. So bring it to your forearms. You're going to dig your toes into the mat and take it up and back. Hang here deep in the breath. Work your heels to the floor as best as you can. I'm coming to the class cold like you, so just allow your body to open up on its own. And then drop to your knees. And you're going to sit back on your heels for just a moment. And then you're going to bring yourself up. And what we're going to do is just a standing forward fall or fold, or what I would call a ragdoll. So you're just going to hang here, bend your knees slightly, and just hang. Don't put any pressure into the hands. Let your arms just hang like a ragdoll. Let your head relax. I always tell people this is if you're ever stressed out. Find a wall to back your bottom into, or just hinge from the hips like this. It's a great pose to do after midday when you start getting worn out, because it calms you down and wakes you up with fresh blood flow to the head. And then roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then from here, we're going to open up the feet wide for a standing wide leg spread. So hands to the hips, begin heel lift into the heart. And as you exhale, keeping the hands on the hips, hinge from the hips and take it down. So the neck should be neutral with the spine. And each time you inhale and exhale, you hinge not from the upper back, but from the hips, right where your hands are. So breathe and lengthen and go down. Now make sure too that your feet, you're not pushing to the outer side of the foot or the inside. You're firmly grounding the feet evenly. So with each breath, deepen and sink further. If you can take your hands to the floor, that's cool, or keep your hands on the hips. But remember, you want to hinge from the hips, not the upper back. And then slowly bring it up. Hands to the hips. Walk your feet together. And then bring it down to your mat. And we're going to start off here in hero pose. So we're going to do the hero pose. It's going to be the easier version, the harder version, and the tougher version. So it depends on where you are with your body. Just do whichever one that you can do. So, and if it hurts to sit in this position, you can place a towel or a pillow here to help if there's any tension. You can roll your muscles out there and just stay here, deepen the breath. And we're going to do this in increments. Again, you can find which one works best for you and just stay there. Just listen to your body and do what you can do. And then from here, I'm going to take it back to my forearms. Again, keep it there, or you can take it a little bit deeper. And you can keep it here, or you can go all the way down for the full version. And slowly bring it up, and then lay on your stomach and stretch your legs out. Arms to your side, palms up. And then bring yourself up. And now, what I want you to do is to grab your belt or your towel, whatever you got, and we're going to do a seated forward fold. Now, if you have the flexibility and you can go down and go deep, by all means, go through that, go do that. I myself, my hamstrings are really tight. I do a lot of other things outside of yoga, athletic-wise, and so my hamstrings get really tight. So I'm just going to do what I can do, and I always tell people that listen to your body. If you don't, you're going to injure yourself, and that's the last thing you want to do. So from here, you look at your feet. Make sure that they don't make a V. You know, make sure that your little toes don't kick out. Make sure you push through the big toes, and you keep your feet in a straight line. So you take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, hinge from the hips, bringing it in. Again, you may have a lot more flexibility than I have right now, so go as deep as you can without sacrificing the proper pose alignment. Hinge from the hips, shoulder blades down, deepen the breath. Breath by breath, go deeper. And then you're going to slowly release. And from here, you're going to keep your belt or your towel with you. And then from here, you're going to lay on your back. Now, if you don't have a belt or a towel, you can just take your legs up the wall if you so desire, because that's pretty much what we're doing. Just legs up the wall, but I'm using the belt because it keeps me on the mat exactly where I'm at. And so what I like to do when I'm doing this is use the belt or the towel. And I like to open up my feet a little bit so that I can get that tension in there, so that I'm holding it up with my arms are holding with the weight and with my legs being extended. Or you can just put your legs up the wall, whichever one works best for you. Just a great pose. So just hang here and relax. And then you're going to slowly release. Take the belt or the towel to the side, or if you're on the wall, come back to where you were, and we're going to do the bug pose. So you're going to grab your feet on the inside, and you're just going to pull down to the outside. Just hang here and deepen the breath. And then release, squeeze your legs in, give a little rock side to side. And then from here, stretch your legs out on the floor for Shavasana, the resting pose. Arms to your side, palms up, just breathe, relax, let go. Just take these next few moments to be at peace and to enjoy the benefits of your yoga class. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.